back. Kelly, we're going to wrap up Summer Sun and Fun Week with a week's worth of fun activities to do at home. Here to show us how to plan a staycation, Amy Goodman. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Thrilled to always be here.
We're staying at home, but we're doing fun stuff, and we're making a schedule doing it.
Yes, we want to be safe. We want to continue to have fun with our families and save money while we're doing it. So first day, every single day of the week gets an assignment. So this is Camp Monday. We're going to recreate that feeling of camp at home. I never went to camp. I lived in California. Nobody sent me to camp. So my kids look at me. I'm like, I'm the camp director here, right? Camp Amy.
My mom threatened us that if we weren't good, she was going to send us to camp. I just found out camp was awesome when I had kids of my own.
That would have been my dream, seriously.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with a walk in nature, get outside in the morning, collect things off our nature gathering list, which we
foraging.
have on foraging from we have a PDF that's downloadable on your site.
I see.
Flowers may be included on that nature walk, which we then use for our crafternoon activity. So you gather them
on the schedule.
I thought you might like that. Yes. You take your flowers, and here's a tip for drying them. You don't need to dry them in between books and discover it moldy a month later. You can actually dry them in the microwave. So take your fresh flowers, sandwich them with paper towels, sandwich that with bricks, put them in the microwave for 2 minutes. It dries them just like what you're seeing here, instantaneously. You put it in a beautiful diploma frame, which has glass on either side, and then you make this gorgeous dried flower for your crafternoon.
Really pretty.
Right?
That's a great crafternoon.
I think it's actually lovely. The kids will love it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's actually a great idea.
Next up, we have Tuesday, which is Tour Our Town Tuesday. So for all the money that you've saved being at home with the kids and doing the camp at home, you're going to do things that you would do as a tourist in your own town. Learn new things. Perhaps it's going on a Segway tour or a gastronomic tour, touring food, all those fun things we have in the front here. I happen to live in D.C. There's a lot to see there. If you're from a smaller town, you can go to maybe a flower farm or go check out your local farmer's market. Hail the director. Ask them, how do you source all this amazing food? There's lots of things you can do to celebrate your own community. Part of that is also, of course, getting really delicious snacks from your town might be known for ice cream or cupcakes, certainly where I'm from in D.C. and here in New York. And for the kids' activities at museums, you can always go to the front desk. They have special maps for kids, activity for kids that you can do with them. Most places, and I research this all over the country, you just need to sign up in advance and make sure, and most of it's free and so geared and makes going to the museum a lot more fun for children.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, Amy, that raising kids in D.C., raising kids in New York is great, but D.C. may be one notch better because of just the walkability, accessibility to everything.
All the free museums. Yeah. So come join us in our, nation's capital. So then next we have Wet Wednesday. By the time I get to Wednesday, my kids are hot and ready to cool down. These are water-saving tips. So we're going to make these super soaker sponges.
Oh boy, here comes the kid out of Cali now.
Yes, and you dunk them in the water. You can just use a small bucket of water. Yeah. These are so great for pegging each other.
You throw.
Way too nice for me to try to peg you. When you you don't squeeze it out. You leave it as drenched as possible.
Drenched, right?
Yeah, you want to hit each other, and it's even. I do respect a lot of our country is in a drought, so this you can really control the amount of my water. My son and I had so much fun making these, and we have the tips on your website. Then we're going to make a pool noodle. This is a pool noodle sprinkler. It's a $1 I got from the store that costs $1. Oh, don't get started on the noodles. And we're going to cut off a part of the foam, stick it inside, duct tape it, poke some holes down. I just used, anything that has a prong will work. These are bamboo screwers. Then you put the hose in the other end, stuff a little more foam, a little more duct tape, and it will spring up like a water-efficient sprinkler for the kids to keep them wet.
Very cool.
Watch out what you do with my pool noodle.
Stick around. We're going to come back. Amy Goodman has more that we can do on our staycation. And we're back with Amy Goodman, who's taking us on fun staycations. Here we are at Camp Luxury.
I love that. So we are moving on to Thursday, which is Learn Something New Thursday. So each one of the family members, we specialize in something, right? So my son, it might be some tennis tips for the day. My daughter practices ballet. So we have literally been doing this where she does stretching sessions with us to kind of limber up, which, in my old age, I could use all the stretching I can get. My husband, it might be teaching us how to do double unders. He's kind of sickening. He does everything well, really annoyingly, and double unders is one of them.
What's
Was that a jump rope?
So it's a jump rope where you get two under one hop. Yes.
I can't jump rope.
That's like jump rope on
I can't do
hyperdrive.
it at all.
Oh, we should definitely test that out, Kelly. Actually,
No,
we've got plenty of jump ropes for everybody here.
Double under.
And then for others, it might be doing some mat Pilates. I know Gelman is a Pilates guru. So
Really?
mat Pilates
No.
for me, though. I don't have any of the machinery, so doing some of that and teaching us some of that. So those are great for family teaching each other's tips. It might be knitting. It might be watercolors. It might be whatever.
Is it Friday now?
Oh, now we're on to, yes, Family Eats
Family
Friday.
That's why you keep going. Is it Friday? Is it Friday?
Bring it on.
Yeah.
We save the best for last, of course. And so this is where we have every family member take a different meal that they're going to be in charge of. The kids are in charge of breakfast, so we made these berry happy toasts out of peanut butter, lots of antioxidant berries and bananas. It just makes cooking fun. Then for the afternoon, they are also the kids in charge of serving sandwiches, snacks in their cute little shop where, have them do the play money.
Oh, it's
Have
a
them
little
pretend to
market.
sell you the sandwiches that I eat every single day. I played restaurant obsessively. I was an only child, so you can imagine how great my customers
So
were.
how many customers?
But
You played restaurant, you played server, you played customer,
I played all
chef.
roles, but for them to understand really about service, have them serve up the snacks. And lastly, we have the parents are going to be in charge of dinner time for a picnic dinner because dinner just tastes better when you eat it somewhere else, in your yard,
Yeah,
at the
that's
park,
true.
what have you.
Really
to
true.
complete our staycation experience.
Hey, good stuff. For all
Amy,
these
you're the
staycation
best.
tips, go to our website, kellyandrayan.com to get the
Yeah.
info. Up next, we try a Texas recipe for steak fajitas. Thank you, Amy.
Anytime.